Hey guys, this is my wind-up deck profile here. It's basically wind-up Fire Fists. So I'm just going to get right into it. So I run two wind-up Magicians. Basically, I don't run three because I run three Factory, and I don't really need to draw two of this. And most of the time, I just don't really need the extra one in the deck. So I just run two of those, and clearly three Sharks to go with it. 3 rabbits and 3 rats. It's kind of all standard stuff. You need all these to make all your factories live and just to be able to keep making all your plays, because you need to open up with some windups. Next, that tour guide engine, pretty basic. Just make carrier, open tour guide shark. It's also some pretty decent combos. Now, of course, this is actually wind up Fire Fist, so you got to run some Fire Fists in here. So I run 2 gorillas, and this is my proxy for bear. Haven't been able to pick one up yet, and they just came out. Now, I run these basically mainly for the Tenki, which can allow me to search wind up rabbit, who's a beast warrior. But these guys, they get rid of back rows and they get rid of problem monsters. So they really help in that destruction aspect that windups just doesn't inherently have. And next, just run a couple hand traps, 2 Maxx's and a Veiler. Maxx's really, really good against rabbit and water and windup. So, to combat the best decks, why not run more of that hand trap that's better against them? And one Veiler just hits pretty much everything else, and it's just good to have one Veiler because sometimes you just need to stop your opponent's plays. So that's it for the monsters. I think it's 20 monsters, so a nice, well-rounded monster count. So run 3 wind-up factories. It's just lots of searching, but it's really great pairing with this 3 Tenki, because this is almost like it runs 6 wind-up rabbits. Imagine it's so easy to open up with just these 2 cards and immediately have rabbit factory and just immediately get some great pluses. So turn 2, most of the time I've got Magician Shark ready to go. Now these are just some staple spells. I only run 1 MST because of the 2 gorillas. I might bump that up to 2. We'll see. Pot of Avarice, Heavy, Reborn, Dark Hole. All just staples there. Gotta run them. It's 11 spells, so then just 9 traps left. All the traps are really simple too. Just kind of got the stuff that's good against most everything. 2 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force. Just good against mermails, good against insectors. Actually, no, neither of these are really that good against insectors. But, you get the point. Traps are just traps. You just run all these. Solemn Brigade, Torrentials. Torrential's really my favorite trap. It's great with the rabbit, and Sanguine and such. But all these traps, I kept in the Judgment. Some people have been cutting Judgment, but Judgment's too good in windups when you open with a Shockmaster. You just Judgment their Dark Hole or whatever they have to combat you with. Next, I'm sorry about that. Let's just go over to the extra deck. So 15 cards. Space in here is actually really tight. There's so many new cards I put in, and it's difficult. But there's all the 3s. So Leviathan. You pretty much gotta have all these guys. I thought about maybe cutting Leviathan, but so many times you just have the triple rat, and you just have to spam out a lot of these. Sometimes you just win by just making all those rank 3s. Next, here's the 4s, Shockmaster, of course, and the Papal Operative. Cowboy and Dweller are new. Cowboy's great. Gets rid of BLS with the rank 4. Nothing's been able to do that so far. And just, the ability to burn for 800 can steal some games sometimes. And then Dweller, obviously, just kind of a, side deck in the extra deck. It just kind of shuts down Dark Worlds and everything else. Mermails, etc. And Utopia, just balanced card. When a couple of these new Exceeds come out, I'll probably end up dropping maybe Utopia, maybe the Cowboy, but we'll see. There's a lot of really cool new ones. And I only run 2 5s, which is Zen my own Tyrus. I don't run an Adrius because I haven't really run into a situation where I wanted to make Adrius rather than Tyrus. You know, it's just Tyrus dodges, you know, pretty much everything. You know, you don't really run into too many D prisons anymore. At least I don't, so you know, that's not a problem. Next, going on to the side deck. Basically, you know, my side decks, I'll just show it and kind of explain it all. It's pretty interesting. You know, the first 5 cards is just kind of removal, you know, but they're versatile. You need all the extra MSTs and spaces for, you know, everything that runs Rivalry goes in, you know, Dark Worlds, everything really, and then D prisons for Dark Worlds and stuff like that. I try to keep my side deck, you know, as versatile as possible. So I got all these nice kind of anti-monster cards. And then these are really the real shutdown side deck cards, these last 5. You know, because I still run into some Inzectors and Dark Worlds. Those are kind of the problem decks, I'd say, for windups. And, you know, these guys take care of Inzectors, these 4, as well as, you know, just some of my main deck stuff. I'll probably side in some MSTs and stuff. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Just, you know, comment below and leave me any of your suggestions. You know, I'm probably gonna switch this around a little bit. You know, I'm just trying it out with the Fire Fists in it. You know, who knows, maybe I'll change the Soul Taker for another bear. Maybe I'll run 2 bear and 1 gorilla. Haven't really decided yet, but it's, you know, I played it in 1 tournament and won 4-0, so, you know, it's been working out so far. Thanks for watching, guys.